Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Taurus, for your meditative session, you guys got the Star card. Last week, Capricorn got this, and I don't know if you have Capricorn in your chart or you're dealing with a Capricorn. Again, you don't know anybody's like full chart, so again, you could be and you don't even know it. But yeah, there's something here. It kind of reminds me of the same energy. It's like, I think someone's just kind of letting go and kind of letting the universe play out the way it's going to play out. You know when you just did everything you could, and now it's just like, it's up to fate, it's up to destiny, like you can't really do anything else. That's the vibe I'm getting here. It's like a hopeful energy, but at the same time, not knowing what to expect, just kind of letting everything go with the flow. And that's what I'm getting, Taurus. So if you're connected to Capricorn, watch that reading, and if not, it could still be significant. But yeah, I just see somebody kind of just waiting to see what happens, right? Basically, that's what I'm getting. So yeah, Taurus, let's see. Let's pull more cards. So Taurus, I feel like there's a lot of past energy here. And I think the reason they're bringing up a lot of past energy is because it took a long time to get here. It took a very long time to get here. And I think that some people might see that as, a problem, right? I think in this like modern world, everybody is so quick to like move forward, and everyone's so quick to leave people behind, and everyone's so quick to like, start a new relationship or meet a new person, dead that person, talk to someone new, like gotta, you know what I mean? There's just a quick energy about it. And it's interesting because I feel like that's not what this is, right? This is like a totally different thing. And it's not only because we're talking about Taurus. I know Taurus, I feel like you would think slow energy, but no, I'm thinking like, it's like a careful energy. And maybe at times you were careless and then you learned. Do you know what I'm saying? There's just so much learning that took, like, to get here, right? We had to get to where we're about to be, right? Which is, we're in a good spot, Taurus. We have wisdom and we have integrity, right? So to get here at the end, it was not an easy task. And what's really significant, Taurus, is that everyone, I feel like the sword is very, very important this week. I feel like the Ace of Swords is coming for everybody, basically. It's like, it's kind of like you did so much work and you've come so far. And I feel like now there's going to be some sort of, I don't want to say payout, but there is a payout, basically, right? Because we have the wisdom and integrity. Like, I don't think this is where, I don't know if we're talking about you or we're talking about someone else, or we're talking about two people who like marry each other, but we're talking about someone who I don't think had these qualities in the past. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think someone was maybe someone lied a lot in the past. Do you know what I mean? That was a bad quality about them. And sometimes, we could be a great person, but we have like that one thing, right? And maybe in the past you felt like you were very naive and you didn't know a lot of shit, and like, the world just kind of like always took you by surprise. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't know, this wisdom can come in a lot of ways, because in another form, maybe you were jaded in the past, and you just kind of were kind of like going with the flow, and in the sense that you didn't really care about anything, you know what I mean? You were just kind of like, I'm just going to go with the flow, like in the sense that I'm not going to really give a fuck about anything. I'm just going to keep going, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm going to go through relationships. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this wisdom can come in so many different ways, the way that this wisdom is attained. It depends on, like, what the person was doing. But basically, it's like Taurus, you've come a very long way, or this person has come very, very far. And I think this is a reading to kind of say that it hasn't like been in vain, even though it's a slow energy, right? I feel like it's slow, but it's still like important. And I think that it took you a long time to get here. Like, let's just be real. Like, it took a long time to learn all these things. It took a long time to like gain this knowledge. It took a long time, right? And I think that hurts either you or this other person, that it took this long, right? There's something about the ego. But I feel like this is a past energy, right? It's like you learn to deal with the ego. Like, this is someone learning to deal with it. Even here, when like, if you were being manipulative in some sort of fashion, right? Like the Sage in reverse kind of speaks about manipulation to me. And it's someone who takes advantage of like others, right? Takes advantage of like the knowledge that they have, uses it in kind of, I feel like kind of Magician in reverse, right? Like it can be really tricky dealing with this person. And I feel like this is in reverse because this is how the person used to be. But then again, we have this like balancing out of energy, right? Or it's like, you know, if you were displaying your ego in a way that wasn't healthy, you got rocked really hard, right? With the Three of Swords. I like this card. It speaks about like learning, but I think it could also just be what the Three of Swords is, right? Heartbreak. And I feel like that's a way to tame the ego, right? Like, oh, you think like everything's in your control, and you realize like it's not, right? When this heartbreak hits you. So I feel like there's just someone who's like really, they've gone a really like a far way. Like they've come so far. Like we're starting with these energies that I feel like are not really positive, right? Not like the greatest energies. And then we're ending with really great energies. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like someone has come a really long way. And this is the journey. This is what it took. And I feel like the number 6 is also really important. 4 and 6, because we keep going from 4 to 6. I have the 4 of Cups and then the 6 of Coins. I just feel like this 4 and 6 are very important. We're at like, maybe right now we're at the 5 and we're trying to get to the 6. That's what it kind of feels like, right? I've been getting like, I really think 6 is the number we're trying to get to, like that love, right? That number. Like there's also a lot of 10s here which speak of completion, but I think like the end result, you see we have love in reverse, but then we have this like 6 of Coins, right? And then we have the Star. I feel like someone here is hoping that someone else, like, this seems like kind of like a missed opportunity in love, right? With the Ace of Coins in reverse and the love in reverse. It seems like someone kind of withdrew their energy. Again, it makes sense why someone would, right? If it depends who we're talking about, but it's like there's a problem here with someone's energy, right? Like there's ego, there's like lies, there's deceit, you know, there's kind of like this like, I'll do anything it takes to get what I want, right? And that's not really the energy that I feel like you're in now, right? I feel like you're much more calm, you're much more balanced. I mean, the High Priestess came out, right? So I feel like with them bringing this Tower to you, right? Like, again, you got rocked. That's what it feels like. It's like somebody got rocked, right? Their ego was like it was like prominent, right? And they were like, yeah, no, like you're not supposed, like we got to scale that down. And how they did that, I feel like it's like taking something away from you. And I feel like it caused a Tower moment. But I feel like what I want to say is that this person has learned, right? The High Priestess is coming out and the 6 of Coins. This person has not only balanced themselves out, but I feel like they're ready to be like reciprocal when it comes to love. And I feel like they're leaving this deceit behind, the lies behind, the ego behind, the jealousy, you know, there's a lot that this person is leaving behind, and I think it's a really positive thing. Again, they have the wisdom. They learned so much. They're coming up as a High Priestess, you know? The High Priestess is not only like, I feel like the first thing that came to my head is like problem solver, but that's not what the High Priestess is. The High Priestess is someone who understands like her subconscious, her unconscious, you know, her conscious is always like getting higher. It's just someone who really knows like everything about herself. You know, we come to this world to like learn about ourselves, but I feel like the High Priestess is already like there. You know what I mean? It's like a step above everybody because she knows herself so well that you can't do anything to someone who really like knows and respects and loves themselves, right? And I feel like that's what the High Priestess kind of is. So I think it's interesting because it's like they did crack someone down pretty hard, right? With this Tower, they did. But this person came back up like a freaking phoenix, right? And what's interesting is that I feel that these are not the same people for some reason. I feel like this 4 of Cups, again, it could be this person and like the energy they're going to, like from 4 to 6. but it could also be someone else going from the 4 to the 6, the person that they're connected to, right? Because I feel like this ego didn't affect only just this person. In the Tower, there's 2 people that fell, right? And what I'm getting with this is that, like, even with the 6, I'm seeing like 2. I don't know why. I'm like getting 2 people, you know, like half and half. You get 3 and I get 3. I'm seeing this like split of energy. So I feel like this star is like someone, you know, maybe someone like learned from their mistakes and they communicated, and they're just like wondering if this other person will see them for who they really are now, right? It's like, do you see me for the new me? Like, I'm not the same. And how rare is it to find someone who actually does change, right? I feel like, you know, they always say, like, don't go back to your past partner because, you know, there's a lot of people that say that, like, oh, like, that person hasn't learned, that person hasn't changed. But I really feel like this person has changed. Like, with the star, I feel like it's like them, like, oh, I hope this person can see that I have changed. I hope I get the chance to show this person that I have changed. I hope I get, like, there's something about, like, this person maybe not wanting to take their offer, but it's also at the same time, it's like, this person's like, if they could only give me like 2 seconds, they'd see how much I've changed, right? But I just feel like that's why they're doing all they can. They're like, I can only reach out to this person if this person doesn't respond, or this person doesn't, like, there's someone here who has made a really big change, and I feel like maybe the other person doesn't really want to give them like that chance, right? But what's really interesting and what I really love about this end is that I feel like with this 9 of Cups, this is always telling me that, like, this is on a soul level, right? It's like in a cellular level, right? And how many cells do we have in the body? I don't even know. We're made up of cells, basically, right? And I feel like every cell in this person's body, I feel like this person, like, intuitively knows, right? Like, you see with the heart there, like, both of these people, I feel like intuitively know that maybe that they're each other's soulmates, like maybe they're meant to be together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like they both intuitively know that. But at the same time, they've already been through so much shit with this Tower and the Love in reverse, the Ace of Pentacle in reverse, right? That it's just a little bit like, you know, I feel it inside, but I don't know if I want to take that risk, right? In the 3D, right? Because look at all this past energy of bullshit. And I don't blame this person for not, like, you know, for just being like, I don't know if I can accept that offer that you're giving me, right? Like, I might just stay on my own, you know, like, I'm happy for you, but I can't. And I just feel like there's another person here who's like, I know that, like, maybe I caused this Tower, maybe I caused the Tower to fall, but, like, I've really, like, learned from my mistakes, you know, and I'm here, like, trying. And it's like, would you see me? Like, again, I feel like this person just put in as much of, like, their time and energy as they could, and now they're just like, you know, I hope this person sees me. But does this person see them? I think they do, right? Because I see, like, the Chariot in the World, right? So this speaks about completion, and I feel like there's someone, like, moving forward, right? Whether it be the person who, someone is going to move forward, but I do see with the 6 of Cups that someone is noticing. Someone is like, someone, I feel like if it's not this person, someone will reciprocate the love back to this person. Like, yeah, I don't think this person meant to be like all this in the past, right? But I feel like that's just, I keep getting this song this week. It's like, I'm a born sinner. It's J. Cole. I'm a born sinner, but I'll die better than that. It's like, yeah, I was born like a sinner, but I'm better now. Like, I'm trying my best. Like, I'm gonna die better than that, right? Like, I'm not gonna be that forever. I'm changing, and that's what I'm saying. There's no more confusion here, right? I don't know if it's for, like, both of these people, for one of these people, but I see the Moon in reverse, right? And I honestly feel like it's both these people. I feel like both of these people understand this connection, because I'm getting the 6 of Cups here clarifying it. So they know that this is like a soulmate, and there's no confusion here. So I feel like that's the potential of this relationship. So, like, both of these people kind of moving forward, right? Because I see the Chariot, the Emperor is coming forward. So I feel like, yes, there is the potential for this to happen. There's the potential for maybe this Emperor to, like, take a look again. I feel like maybe, I don't know if you're the feminine or the masculine, but I feel like it's the Emperor that's moving forward. So maybe you're the masculine energy and you've really changed and you want this other person to see. Maybe you're the feminine energy and you've changed and you really want this other person to see. But that's the vibe I'm getting here. It's like, I really changed. I've, like, done a lot of work on myself, and I hope that you can see that. And, like, if you just give me a chance, I, like, will show it to you. Right, with the wisdom and the integrity. Like, I've learned, and I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. It's like, just please, like, can you give me another chance? That's what it feels like. And it's like, yeah, I caused this Tower maybe because I was, like, here, again, I'm a born sinner, but I'll die better than that. Like, that's not who I am anymore, right? And I feel like this person, yeah, it's definitely true what this person is saying. Like, this is a divine, like, this is the Ace of Swords, right? This person has definitely changed, but it's like, will this person see that? And I feel like because they're soulmates, they will. I mean, I don't see any confusion here. And I see it being on a cellular level, this, like, knowing. So it's looking good, Taurus. It's a beautiful read. Let's pull some advice, Taurus. So Taurus, I keep getting something about a necklace. If you guys wear a necklace or somebody wears a necklace, I don't know, something about a necklace. You're gonna get somebody a necklace. I don't know. There's something here about a necklace. If that resonates, then this is for you. But yeah, I mean, everybody I feel like wears a necklace, but there's something specific about a necklace. I mean, both of them are wearing a necklace too. I don't know, I'm getting necklaces. Anyway, Taurus, with 9, brown bear spirit, take time out. I feel like this is taking a long time. Again, that's what I was getting in the beginning of the read. Like, it took a long time to get here. It didn't take and it's like, maybe this person's not available anymore. Maybe this person's not here anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe this person's not going to see all the changes that I made. But I feel like that shouldn't deter you, Taurus, if this person doesn't see. But I do see, like, with the World and the Chariot and the 6 of Cups, I feel like this person will see, but I feel like I don't even know if you're really necessarily worried about that. I think that's something that, again, you're hoping and praying for at this time. You're like, I hope that they can see it. But again, there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing more you can do. You did all the work you could on yourself. You know what I mean? And that's all that we can do, right? Like, work on ourselves. So you did that. It might take this person some time to see that. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just taking a long time. And I think, right now you're just like rushing in and you're like, I'm back and I'm better than ever. I'm great. And I just want you to see that. I'm like so excited to see this person. Like, and it's like I think you need to give them some time too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to be as fast as you want it to be. But again, it's interesting that you're getting, I think you're just so excited. You know what I mean? And I think you're like you're just happy. And you know that you have really changed and you have done the work. Somebody has done the work and they have really changed and they really want you to know that. And I feel like that's why they're so like ecstatic about it. And it's funny because we have Anandamayi, the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Yeah, it's like this person has, I don't know where they were, but they were in like the darkness and they turned to their soul, right? Like, they learned about themselves and they dropped a lot of shit that they used to do that I feel like they weren't even proud of. And I feel like this person should just be so happy, but I feel like they won't be happy unless this other person can see them for what they are. You know what I mean? It's like, why'd I do all this work for if they're not going to acknowledge me? So I feel like that's kind of hurting this person at this time. But I feel like you just have to be a little patient because I feel like it's coming, right? The 6 of Cups, the Chariot, and the World. I feel like it's coming. Like, I feel like they're going to see it. I really do. I don't feel like you've gone through all this work in vain. And again, I don't think there's no going back. You're already here, right? So just stay here. Don't let them trigger you. I don't think that you could ever kind of be this person again. You've learned too much to go back to this. So it's not about that. It's just kind of like, oh, do you see who I am? And like, I feel like, again, there's some sort of ecstasy. There's some sort of happiness. You're so happy, like, you're just so happy. And I feel like this person is also maybe happy too. I feel like I really, like, this card talks about joy and ecstasy, and then we have take time out, and I just feel like, and they're pointing to the heart. So I feel like there's a connection here. Like, even if this person's not saying anything right now, even if you reach out to this person and they're kind of quiet, I think they just need a little bit of time. But I feel like I think they can feel your energy. I think if this is a soul connection, like it should be, like what I'm getting, then they can feel like, I feel like this really happy energy. I don't think you have to worry about anything, Taurus. I'm just feeling like really like joy, ecstasy. I think it's also for you. Like, you've done all these changes, you should be happy. It shouldn't matter if this person sees it or not, but you're just so cute because it's like, that's all that matters to you. It's like, is this person gonna see that? That's all, like, I did it all for this person anyway, But yeah, Taurus, this is a beautiful reading. I hope that this reading resonates with you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.